In tonight's Fox 7 Focus, Austin's homeless crisis continues to pose a challenge for city leaders with just not enough shelter and housing space to meet the need. And as we learn, there are thousands more people without a place to live than originally thought. But the nonprofit Mobile Loaves and Fishes has been taking matters into their own hands by building a whole neighborhood full of permanent, affordable housing. And joining us is the founder of the Community First Village, Alan Graham. Alan, thanks for being here.
Yeah, it's great to be here, John. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So we spoke to you last, I believe, in late 2022, as you guys were kind of on the precipice of this big expansion. Tell us what has happened since then.
Well, currently, Mobile Loaves and Fishes sits on 51 acres, and there's about 535 homes. We just completed our last home on phase 2 at the end of 2023. In 2023, springtime, we broke ground on 51 acres directly across the street, and 4 or 5 months later, broke ground on another 76 acres over off of Burleson Road. That's going to add approximately 1,400 homes to the inventory of our ability in the city to lift our neighbors up off the street. So it's a big deal, big expansion.
You hear a lot about issues happening in shelters, some of these new makeshift shelters that have gone up in hotels, issues with crime. Why do you feel like this approach works, where people actually have a home, right? They have a tiny home that they live in. Why has this sort of made sense in your mind?
No matter what neighborhood you live in Austin, Texas, there is crime in your neighborhood. No matter what neighborhood you live in Austin, Texas, there are drugs being consumed. Our neighborhood is not dissimilar from every neighborhood in Austin, Texas. We just have a level of control over that neighborhood and management over that neighborhood where we like to call it, and my wife and I live there. We've been there for 7 years after having raised our family for nearly 35 years in Westlake Hills. The most phenomenal neighborhood, the most peaceful neighborhood that we've ever lived in, with a side salad of tension.
What does it do for people who have lived there? In what ways does it change them to have that place?
So our model is extraordinarily relational as opposed to transactional. A number of people believe throughout the United States that we just need to get people into housing. And obviously, we're a big believer in housing, but we believe that housing is necessary yet insufficient. So you have to bring this community aspect, and that's what we're doing. That is actually creating this new movement around the U.S.
We saw some new numbers from the city of Austin saying about 6,000 people are currently homeless at this point in time. What would you like to see the city do? Would you like to see more action like you and others have taken? How do we solve this?
Well, we're not a big fan of the word solve. We're a big fan of the word mitigate. So I would actually engineer our strategy around mitigation of this pandemic as opposed to solving it. Oftentimes, this solve focus on a single solution. And when you understand the complexity of homelessness and what's driving homelessness.
So it's not just building 6,000 of what you guys build?
Not at all. And
yeah.
if we do that, we're going to end up, if we just stack them and rack them by building units and stuffing them in there, we're going to end up with another disaster. So.
But you would like to see this replicated in some way. Can you talk a little bit about what you've already seen around the country? I know you were featured in the New York Times as kind of a model for at least an idea that could spread elsewhere. What have you seen, and what would you like to see in the future? What would you like to see others do?
Well, what we believe is that we are a powerful tool in the toolbox of mitigating this pandemic. Right now, there's about 50 people from all over the United States out at the Community First Village for a 2.5-day symposium. We've been doing these symposiums for 6 or 7 years now. We've had over 800 people from 43 different states. I can't remember how many cities. And there are replicators all over the country that are under construction or have completed projects themselves mirroring the work that we're doing here in Austin. The key really is to get the federal government on board with what we're currently doing.
All right, Alan Graham of Mobile Loaves and Fishes. Thanks so much, Alan, for coming in. We appreciate it. Thanks for talking to us.
Yeah, thank you, John. Appreciate it very much.